Hello, and my name is Skip, and this is From the Fourth Row's review of The Hunger Games. I know my fans of From the Fourth Row have been waiting for this, so here goes. Now, The Hunger Games is based on the best-selling book by Suzanne Collins, and it's about a post-apocalyptic United States where it's been separated into 13 districts, and 12 districts participate in the Hunger Games. They send two children, a boy and a girl, to these games, which is basically a glorified fight to the death for the viewers of all the districts and the capital. Now, the main characters in the Hunger Games are Katniss Everdeen, and she's played by Jennifer Lawrence, and Peeta Mellark, played by Josh Hutcherson. Now, they are selected to go for their District 12. Now, in the Hunger Games, you have people that help you, I would say, I guess, beautify yourself, such as your hair, your wardrobe, and so forth. And Katniss and Peeta's person that does that, his name is Cinna, and he's played by Lenny Kravitz. And then there are President Snow, who's played by Donald Sutherland. And then there is Effie Trinket, and she goes to each of the districts, and she announces which tributes are chosen from each district, and she's played by Elizabeth Banks. Now, just like, I would say, like a lot of sporting events in this country or around the world, we have announcers, and the main announcer, Caesar Flickerman, is played by Stanley Tucci. Now, most of the other tributes in the Hunger Games are relatively unknown, but before Katniss left for the Hunger Games, she kind of had a little bit of a relationship with a young man named Gale, and he's played by Liam Hemsworth. Now, the Hunger Games is a vastly popular book, and I believe that the main topic of it is a way to do a romance between two boys and a girl, and that's basically what the overlying aspect of this movie is. And my feelings are that there just isn't enough depth and creativity in this novel, The Hunger Games, to portray a good movie. A lot of people want to compare The Hunger Games to the Twilight books, and I will say this: as far as the relationships go, there is two boys and there is a girl. The science fiction aspect of the Twilights is vampires and werewolves. The science fiction aspect of the Hunger Games is a post-apocalyptic world with, I guess you would call it, war games to some extent. I think the actor in this movie that does the best job is Woody Harrelson as the mentor to Katniss and Peeta, and he really, I think, in a movie that doesn't have a lot of good screenplay lines and a lot of good plot, he does a great job with his character of Haymitch. And otherwise than that, I think everybody in this movie has done better work in other movies. These are some really good young actors, Jennifer Lawrence and Josh Hutcherson, and I would suggest go and see Winter's Bone or Like Crazy or The Beaver if you want to see a good performance by Jennifer Lawrence, or Josh Hutcherson, Bridge to Terabithia, or he's out in another movie, Journey to the Center of the Earth, that came out in February. This is not their best work, no matter how hard they go to try to make this a good movie. And I believe everybody went into this movie with the intent to try to make a good movie out of a popular series of books in a popular book. I just do not see that this is a good movie. It is so wrong and so bad in so many levels, and that's not including the idea of it. First of all, the idea of this is so stupid. I just can't say anything good about this idea of a bunch of kids fighting to the death. You know, if you want to see a fighting movie like that, go see The Running Man. And I have to say, this is a skip it for me for the Hunger Games from the Fourth Row. This is Skip, and this has been From the Fourth Row's review of the Hunger Games.